is Annabelle Williams. I know many of you and I am absolutely honoured to be your MC.
On behalf of Sport New South Wales, it's my pleasure to welcome you here to the Sport New South Wales Disability Sport Forum.
I'm Dr. Lisa Chaffee. I'm an occupational therapist, and right at the moment I am a consultant in disability inclusion, and I'm also heavily involved in the sport of wheelchair basketball. It's amazing to be here today in this room full of energised, excited people. Because the thing about inclusion is you don't have to have the answers, you just have to be willing to show up and ask the questions. So it's amazing to have this many people that are willing to put themselves out of their own comfort zone to learn something new.
I talk about my experiences, then I became more than just a boy with Down syndrome. I became visible.
I'm really glad I walked in today. It's just been eye-opening. Just having the opportunity for people to come together, meet someone with a disability, but then also learn a couple of handy tips and ways to actually further the fostering of inclusion in their sports clubs is great.
Oh, it's awesome. The fact that I can just go around the room and chat to people and listen to their stories, what they've been through, what their challenges are, and how they overcame it. It's just unreal. Like, it helps me with my journey as well.
It's been sitting in our strategic plan that we need to provide basketball for all people.
It's marvellous to be in a room with like-minded people where we can actually look at the ways that people with disabilities are included in sport, and that we can make it everyone is able to be included in sport.
I'm Michael Woods. I'm the CEO, General Manager of Inclusive Sport Design. I think if people can start to have the mindset of how do I get to yes, how do we get to success, and have that mindset of getting to success, which is participation, involvement, inclusion, no matter who you are, you'll get to the solutions that you need eventually. But you've got to have that mindset at the front end, or else nothing will come for after.
The framework that we were just discussing with inclusive sport design, I think that's something that I've always tried to think about implementing a framework to look at what we're doing and what we want to do, but something that we've never done. So I think being able to take that back, implement it, and then try and do what we're doing better, and then try and bring in new things to do, I think is really going to help us as an organisation.
Walking into the room today and seeing all of these sports so engaged, trying to figure out how they can make sport participation largely a better place for kids and people with disability was incredible.
Oh, I loved it. This has been a really good way to have an understanding of where everyone's at within the inclusivity space.
The beauty of days like this is that people have been in it for a long time get recharged and get to see and hear those stories, those connections, and that just makes all the difference because it revitalises you, it takes you back to that message, you understand what you're doing, and then you sell it to everyone else.
It's important for sport organisations, clubs, administrators, everyone involved in the sector to understand that inclusion isn't a program, it's a process. It's something that requires ongoing effort, investment and consideration.
I want people to take a step back from their day-to-day policies and their day-to-day operations and think about, can we be better? What does better look like, and can we be better?
Carrying a couple of learnings of what I've done today with my team back at the Centre for Volunteering will be a great opportunity for myself and the organisation to further our inclusion journey.
If you're starting a program or a conference and you want it to be inclusive as possible, get people with lived experience beforehand on an advisory panel, on a reference group, or even part of the organising committee to be involved in every step of the process.
It's the belonging. That's the key learning I've got.
The ability to change things up and knowing that it's actually not that different from the sport that you're doing. You're still doing the same sport. It's just that you might change little things to tailor it to the players in their needs.
Honestly, thank you, because I think these sorts of things are really the first step to helping us step forward and move things forward, because these professional development opportunities are great for everyone.
my advice is also my motto when I speak to other people and to inspire. I say, do not judge us until you know us. Together we can make a difference.